Welcome to HR Info, your smart, modern solution for effortless HR management. HR Info, smart, scalable HR software to streamline hiring, attendance, leaves, and more. Empower your team with powerful tools and an intuitive, user-friendly interface. HR Info works on a powerful role-based structure, ensuring each user sees and does only what they're authorized to. Holds complete access to all system modules, manages setup, roles, workflows, and organization-wide data. Controls all operational approvals for their team, leave, attendance, training, and employee activity oversight. Can manage their own records, request leave, track attendance, submit overtime and training requests. Takes charge of reviewing and processing employee leave requests after managerial approval. Handles employee profile update requests, reviewing details and finalizing changes after HR approval. Verifies and processes overtime claims submitted by employees for accuracy and legitimacy. Reviews approved training requests and ensures employees attend relevant programs for skill enhancement. Generates detailed payslips for any period, streamlining payroll history for HR and employees. Manages end-to-end hiring, from requisitions to onboarding, ensuring smooth placement in vacant roles. Conducts interviews to assess candidate skills and provide feedback in the recruitment process. HR Info is a smart, scalable HR application designed to fit your organizational needs. It's modular by design, meaning you can activate only the parts you need. Currently, the system is available with the following key modules: employee management, position and organization management, leave management, time and attendance, training and development, recruitment, dashboard, reports. Whether you're a growing business or an established enterprise, HR Info helps streamline operations while giving you full control over your workforce data. Let's explore the interface and key features of each module in action. Watch the video demo to see how HR Info simplifies HR operations from start to finish.
The Time and Attendance Settings module in HR Info forms the backbone of how employee attendance, scheduling, and overtime are managed within the organization. It is designed with flexibility and precision, enabling HR teams to align time-related policies directly with their company's operational needs and labor regulations. At the core of this module are four main configuration areas: schedule type settings, holiday settings, note settings, overtime settings. These settings provide complete control over how time is tracked, how exceptions are handled, and how additional hours are managed across different departments and roles. Each setting is fully customizable, allowing HR teams to adjust rules, time windows, and conditions dynamically, ensuring that the system remains responsive to policy changes, local compliance requirements, and evolving organizational structures. By configuring these four components, companies can ensure that their time and attendance module operates with accuracy, consistency, and transparency. Now, let's take a closer look at each setting in detail to understand how they work and how they support day-to-day workforce management. Schedule type settings. The schedule type settings form the foundation of your organization's time and attendance structure. These settings are configured by HR users to define the various types of working schedules used across departments. Organizations may operate with different employee types, such as full-time staff, part-time workers, and rotating shift teams. The system allows HR to create customized schedule types for each of these categories. Each schedule type includes working hours, applicable days, and potential rules such as flexible start or end times. By aligning schedule types with actual operational demands, HR can ensure that employee schedules reflect the nature of their roles. This flexibility supports both workforce planning and compliance, while also enabling departments to function efficiently with minimal scheduling conflicts. These configurations are particularly useful in companies where departments work on staggered timings, multiple shifts, or part-time arrangements. Well-structured schedule types make it easier to calculate attendance, validate leaves, track overtime, and generate accurate payroll. Holiday settings. The Holiday Settings feature allows HR to maintain a structured and transparent list of official holidays observed by the organization. HR can define holidays annually or per region, aligning with local labor regulations, government-declared holidays, and company-specific non-working days such as founding anniversaries or special leaves. Once configured, these holidays are reflected throughout the system and integrated directly into employee schedules. Employees can refer to this holiday calendar while planning their leaves and submitting their attendance logs. The system automatically recognizes these non-working days in daily time records, helping prevent errors in timesheets and leave balances. This feature supports seamless integration with payroll and attendance validation, ensuring that no employee is penalized for missing time on an official holiday. It promotes transparency, encourages proper planning, and helps avoid scheduling conflicts. Furthermore, it supports fair treatment of employees across different regions and business units. Note settings. The Note Settings module enhances the time tracking experience by allowing employees to submit explanatory notes in their daily time records. These notes provide context for time discrepancies, early departures, late arrivals, or special cases like work-related tasks performed off-site. There are two types of classified notes that HR can configure: personal and official. Personal classified notes. These notes are used by employees for personal matters such as medical appointments or emergencies. However, there's a limitation. Employees can only submit personal notes within the boundaries of their total accumulated monthly working hours. This ensures that personal leave doesn't exceed the agreed-upon work expectations. Official classified notes. Official notes are used to record valid work-related reasons, such as attending an external meeting or business travel. These notes do not have accumulated hour restrictions. Once submitted, they are routed to the respective supervisor for approval. This approval process ensures that attendance records are kept accurate and justified. HR can define and manage multiple note reasons based on internal policies, giving organizations flexibility in handling exceptions while maintaining clear records. Overtime settings. The Overtime Settings feature gives HR comprehensive control over how extra working hours are recorded, approved, and compensated. Organizations can define global or department-level overtime rules to ensure that employees are compensated fairly while staying aligned with labor laws and company policies. Common overtime settings. These are uniform policies that apply across the entire company. HR can define standard overtime rates, pre-approved limits, cut-off times for overtime requests, and required approval levels. This approach ensures consistency, simplifies processing, and reduces administrative burden. By applying common settings, HR departments can quickly manage overtime approvals without navigating department-specific rules. It provides a streamlined, fair, and easy-to-monitor system that reduces errors and improves payroll accuracy. Department-based overtime settings. For organizations with diverse operational needs, department-specific overtime settings allow even greater control and flexibility. HR can configure unique policies for each department, such as allowable overtime hours based on peak workloads, special pay rates for critical or time-sensitive functions, and approval workflows adapted to departmental structures. Pay values can also be calculated using department-specific factors like shift type, job grade, or employee role. This ensures fair compensation and improves satisfaction among employees who often work extra hours. By allowing customized overtime rules per department, the system enhances fairness, transparency, and employee trust. It helps ensure that operational requirements are met without compromising employee well-being. Attendance log. The Time and Attendance module in HR Info provides a detailed view of employee attendance based on their daily clock-in and clock-out times. This module plays a vital role in tracking workforce presence, punctuality, and total working hours across the organization. It automatically calculates total worked hours per day, overtime hours, late arrivals, early departures. This ensures that employees are always aware of their attendance performance, while managers and HR can monitor trends and address issues such as chronic lateness or inconsistent work patterns. Employees can easily access their attendance log, review their own records, and download or print their summary if needed, for reviews, audits, or compliance purposes. Managers and HR have visibility into the same data for their teams, supporting more informed scheduling and workforce decisions. Attendance Statistics Dashboard. In addition to daily logs, HR Info offers an attendance statistics dashboard, which provides a clear snapshot of attendance metrics over a selected time range, such as a week, month, or custom period. This dashboard includes total workdays, days the employee has recorded presence, absent days, missed working days without approved leave, worked hours and minutes, total hours worked across the selected period, leave days, approved and recorded leave days, irregularity time, time lost due to late arrivals or early exits, holidays, official holidays included in the calendar, weekends, weekly off days based on the employee's assigned schedule. This comprehensive view helps HR and managers assess attendance behavior, validate time-related decisions, and ensure accuracy in payroll processing, performance evaluation, and policy enforcement. The DTR report in HR Info gives a complete, date-wise view of each employee's attendance activity. It mirrors the layout and structure of the attendance log, but is tailored for reporting and printing purposes. Each row in the DTR table represents one calendar day and includes detailed columns such as scheduled in and out, actual clock in and out, late or early departure, irregularity time, notes if any, leave or holiday status. This clear layout allows HR, managers, and even employees to quickly analyze each day's attendance record, identify any issues, and validate calculations. Overtime Sheet. The Overtime Sheet in HR Info is a smart, automated feature that calculates overtime daily, based on the configured overtime rules. It classifies overtime into 3 types. Morning overtime, hours worked before scheduled start time. Evening overtime, hours worked after scheduled end time. Special overtime, any work done after 7 p.m. The system automatically tracks these values each day using clock-in and clock-out data, ensuring that employees' extra hours are accurately recorded without any manual input. At the end of each month, the overtime sheet displays a detailed breakdown of total morning, evening, and special overtime hours. This gives employees full visibility into their efforts. Once reviewed, employees can submit an overtime claim directly from the sheet. The process follows a 2-level approval. First, the supervisor reviews and approves. Then, the final approval is done by the overtime processor, HR. This automated and role-based workflow ensures accuracy, transparency, and timely compensation for overtime work. Additionally, we have an overtime statistics section to summarize monthly overtime data. Morning overtime, total hours and minutes worked before scheduled start time. Evening overtime, total hours and minutes worked after scheduled end time. Special overtime, overtime logged after 7 p.m. Total hours worked, combined hours and minutes worked in the entire month. Extra hours worked, time exceeding regular monthly work hours. This summary helps employees and HR clearly understand the overall overtime distribution before submitting claims. The system also allows generating a PDF report of the overtime sheet with complete monthly details. The report includes overtime sheet, daily breakdown of morning, evening, and special OT, overtime statistics, total OT hours and extra time worked in the month, request processing info, shows who submitted, approved, and processed the claim. This report ensures transparency, proper documentation, and is useful for audits, payroll, or employee records. Notes feature. The Notes feature allows employees to adjust or overwrite their clock-in and clock-out records on the DTR when needed. To submit a note, the employee fills in time in and time out, reason as defined in note settings, remarks, once submitted. If submitted by an employee, it goes to the supervisor for approval. If submitted by a manager, it's automatically approved. Supervisors can review and act on requests under the note list, with options to approve or reject. If approved, the updated time reflects in the attendance sheet and affects overtime calculations. If rejected, no changes are made to the attendance for that date. This ensures accurate records while maintaining accountability. When an employee submits an overtime request, it goes through a two-level approval process. Supervisor review. The supervisor sees all pending requests in the overtime list. They can approve or reject the request. If approved, it moves to the HR level. If rejected, the request ends there. No further action is taken. HR final processing. HR, overtime processor, reviews approved requests and completes the final approval or rejection. This process ensures fair review and accurate compensation for overtime claims. Overtime summary. The overtime summary section allows HR to oversee all processed overtime requests with complete transparency. It displays claimed and processed overtime by type, morning OT, evening OT, special OT, financial calculations based on the approved hours and rates set in overtime settings. HR can view each request's processed value, including time and cost breakdown. If any changes were made to the overtime settings after processing, HR can click the Recalculate button to update all claims automatically based on the latest rules. A PDF report can also be generated, showing full details of processed overtime, approval history, and calculated values, ideal for payroll, records, or audits. Attendance reports. The attendance report section provides a detailed view of employee presence for any specific date, using 3 organized tabs, all with a summary panel in the center and PDF print options. Work tab displays a list of all employees present on the selected date, including clock-in and clock-out times. You can also click Show Details for individual attendance info. Absent tab shows the list of employees absent on that day without approved leave or holiday. On Leave tab lists all employees on approved leave, process status, for the selected date. The central summary section on each tab displays present, absent, approved leaves, weekends, missing attendance, no assigned schedule, active employees. Each count links to employee-level details with the Show Details button. These reports help HR and managers get a quick, accurate view of workforce status for a specific day. Perfect for planning, payroll, or auditing. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Contact us to learn more about the HR Info application, its features, and the latest offers or promotions. Thank you for watching. We appreciate your time and interest in the HR Info application. See you in the next video.